Today I found something that I created a long time ago and rediscovered it anew. Mom's Love Book. A smile spread across my face as I flipped it open and looked at all the pages, because I knew that this love for my children was the most important thing to me. So important, more than anything else. The world operates at such a hectic pace, adrenaline-fueled, achievement-oriented. I too had my achievement phase of life, my driven phase. And I achieved a lot of things during that time. I became a world-class karate fighter. I was a Commonwealth and Canada Scholar with not one but 2 law degrees. Associate of the Royal Conservatory of Music, a musician. I spent a lifetime studying, training, experimenting, teaching flow, and even wrote 3 books about flow. Started an organization as a social entrepreneur, and most importantly, helped my own family and myself become lovingly powerful. The other day, my son called me. He was on his way back from the UN Oceans Conference in France, where he was a delegate and a presenter, and he was so upset that his luggage had been lost in transit. And when we're in this driven phase, we just think about getting to results. Sometimes we forget the very meaning of life. I said to him, look, stop, breathe. Be grateful that you even had a chance to go there and come back safely. Pause, get present, and pivot back into your power. That's actually the flow method. Sometimes we forget that the very meaning of life is to live with joy, have a grateful heart, be ourselves, and let our unique gifts shine in the world. One of my clients texted me and said she was having a hard time slowing down and letting go of all the things on her to-do list. She was so deeply trained in getting things done. She couldn't just let herself be and relax. And when I told her that I have slowly let go of all the unnecessary things in my life and taught myself that being is just as important as doing, and even said the affirmation at one time, the less I do, the more I achieve, she felt tears of validation. And I was like thinking, we seek permission from outside of ourselves. That's what we've been taught, to look for permission to be ourselves from others. That's what we've been taught and trained in. For me, 55 years as a daughter and a sister, 30 years as a wife, 23 years as a mother, 23 years as a karate fighter. I've been deeply trained in the ways of the world. And now I get to come back to me. The world trains us to be drawn towards the flashy, the fabulous, and the fun stuff. But what about the quiet, slow, invisible knowing? What I know for sure is that if I ignore this part of me, it leads to anger or depression, or both. Now I get to let go of all that training, morph it, shape it, adapt it, and be me. Let go of needing everything to look polished and perfect, and just be real, raw, right now, as I am. As an athlete, academic, and artist, I honed my body, mind, and spirit. Learned how to get the most out of all these 3 parts of me. My own experience of flow in the fighting ring set me on this path. And then I adapted flow for my life as a mom at the kitchen table, and learned how to merge the qualities of love and the qualities of power together. The power I learned from martial arts, drive, discipline, determination, and the qualities of love that I wanted and needed as a mom, calm, caring, compassion. These would lead to another set of things: creativity, courage, confidence, true confidence, not from outer achievement, but from inner knowing. What does it take for me to trust myself? All these outer achievements, only then I finally come to what I know for sure. But I knew this way back then. That's why I created Mom's Love Book, because I wanted a way of hanging on to that love from my children, the purity of it, the pure unconditional nature of it, pure unconditional love, the pull zone, P-U-L. Flow is the closest thing I could find to that. And I spent the rest of my life studying and mastering flow, and now travel around the world teaching it. Flow doesn't just mean achieving external results. It means feel the love within. That's what my children taught me. Don't make the mistake of thinking gentleness is weakness. No, it's not. Gentleness, softness, compassion, and caring, it's not weakness. It's a different kind of strength. Blend your love and power as one. Because here's the secret. Here's the thing I finally realize now, after all this time, and what every mother deep in her heart knows to be true. Love is the power.